I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya.
Commissioner Phillips?
Yes.
Commissioner Bryan?
Yes.
Commissioner Bellhumer?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooley?
Yes.
Chair Mealy?
Yes.
The vote was unanimous, meaning a new hotel will be coming to Flagler Beach. City commissioners voted to allow the hotel to be built on a 1.3-acre parcel of land that used to be home to the city's farmers market. It's right in the heart of town at South 2nd Street and Old Moody Boulevard. Dennis Bayer owns a Flagler County business and assisted with this project.
One of the big benefits I see of a hotel on that piece of property is it's finally going to give us that boost for our community redevelopment area that's really been stagnant since the recession. It's going to really help bring in the money that we can do to help revitalize downtown, provide additional parking, complete the undergrounding of the utilities and all the other things that will make us a vital downtown area that will be a benefit to the community.
Greg Blase, president and CEO of the Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce, called it a step in the right direction for the tourist town.
Tourism represents over 18% of all jobs in Flagler County, and I think, when you look at a tourist destination that people drive to, like Flagler Beach, it's important to have a lodging place for people to stay, a resort for people to visit. It'll bring jobs to the community, and it's another option for folks to invite family and friends to stay in Flagler Beach. So I think this is a win-win.
And he says that's evidenced by community support for the project, with no one from the community speaking out against it at this meeting or at a prior planning board meeting. Flagler County is hosting a groundbreaking ceremony next week for a new, highly anticipated government facility. John Arking has the details.
The groundbreaking will take place at 9 a.m. next Wednesday, December 16th, for the new Sheriff's Operations Center. It will be located on Commerce Parkway in Bunnell. The new facility, estimated to cost just over $20 million, will be located on 8.4 acres near the Government Services Complex off State Road 100. The main building will be more than 51,000 square feet, with the ability to add an additional 30,000 square feet. Employees of the Sheriff's Office had to evacuate the former Sheriff's Operations Center in June of 2018 after the discovery of mold and water intrusion that were believed to have been responsible for several illnesses. Sheriff Rick Staley was grateful that issue had been put to rest and they could now move into the future.
This is a monumental step forward for the Sheriff's Office and will serve this community for decades to come. I thank the Board of County Commissioners for resolving our building issue and eventually providing a modern and professional Sheriff's Office Operations Center.
The public is invited to attend the groundbreaking with appropriate safety protocols in place. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
We told you yesterday that the sheltering tree needs volunteers.
And here's why. They won't help because of COVID-19.
We have lost about 50% of our volunteers that we had last year due to the current COVID situation, which I understand.
Sue Bickings, the chair of the Sheltering Tree Cold Weather Shelter at Church on the Rock in Bunnell, says many of their volunteers are older people.
Some of them have been volunteering for 10 years, and they started when they were 60.
She said that makes them susceptible to the coronavirus, and they need younger volunteers. So if you want to volunteer, contact the Sheltering Tree. To listen to the entire interview, download the Flagler Radio app and then go to the Free for All Friday podcast. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
The city of Palm Coast gets a stellar credit rating. Karen Johnson takes a look.
Fitch Ratings has upgraded the city of Palm Coast's utility outstanding obligations bond rating from A+ to AA, which represents an extremely strong rating. Brad West, Senior Communications Officer for the city of Palm Coast, puts this news into perspective.
So this really demonstrates a strong positive growth for the city over time. And one of the big things about this is having high ratings. This helps the city secure financing at much more attractive and lower interest rates, and therefore finance our projects at a really cost-effective rate.
It also shows the recent outbreak of the coronavirus has not shown significant impairment to the system's revenue or cost profiles, with no consumption reductions observed. According to the announcement, the utility provides retail water and wastewater services to a mostly residential combined customer base of more than 78,000 customers. The service area encompasses the city and adjacent unincorporated areas of Flagler County, covering about 85 square miles. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.